All right, so today I want to talk about the idea of illness as brilliance shining through, which is a really bold statement because I understand that there's a lot of illnesses that some people never recover from. People suffer a lot when they're sick. I personally have been through a number of odd, weird, mysterious, difficult, no one seems to be able to solve it, wacky symptoms in my lifetime. And I was reflecting on this because I was talking to a friend who has RA, which is a painful condition. But she was talking about how, depending on what she's doing with her life and how in alignment she feels with what she's doing, the pain is worse or less. And I was like, oh my God, I totally get this. So I just wanted to talk about how I was reflecting on, like, I have a hip ache right now. And a lot of times our aches and pains and symptoms to me feel like, in the end, when I look back, that they have pushed me to be a bit more self-reflective, to be a little more careful. Like maybe I need to cut out sugar a little bit more, caffeine, because it's making me kind of wacky, or maybe I need to express myself in a situation. Once I do, my neck stops hurting as much. I have a great story that literally happened to me. I wrote someone a letter about this really intense dream I'd had about him, and I was embarrassed to send it, but then after I sent it, my neck like popped loose after 3 weeks of being tight. Basically, the illness sucks. I get it. I always suck. Pain hurts. And curiosity can be a way, and I guess now I have a little more faith when I have an owie, and I understand there's really scary big ones, and I'm not trying to minimize anything, but within a certain range, if we can be like, okay, why does my back ache right now, and is there a way to soften my life or deal with, like, what is in there, what wants to come out? You have a self-healer inside of you, number one. I really believe we all do. We all have a bit of wisdom about what's going on for us. And by taking the time to do that, we grow our skill set, basically, of being intuitive, self-aware, kind, patient, loving, helpful people in the world. And not everyone goes through a lot of illness in their lifetime. I'm a person who's had a fair amount of issues, and they've all made me grow. Some people deal with a lot of anxiety. That's not me, right? I have a lot of physical stuff. So illness, I think a lot of times can draw out your inner brilliance when you look at it as a teacher, in a way, even though it sucks. All right, that's my thought for today. Happy intuiting. Hang in there. You're awesome.